Welcome back to another episode of Poppy's Garage. I've done a few things, and I've got a few things since the last time I done a video. I've been kind of remodel bound, and I haven't had time to shoot a video. But I've got a couple mods here. I picked up some scale jack stands from RC 4-wheel drive. They were pretty reasonable. I think I got like 24 bucks into them, which isn't, a lot of money. You just kind of take it one step at a time and buy small things if you don't have very much money. And when you don't have money to buy tires, what I've done is I've modified, this one's partially done, but if you notice here, let's go to the ones that are actually, okay, those are the factory lugs for the Falcon mud terrain tires that come on the 69 Blazer axle. And this is what I did, was I actually cut the center part of the lug, which gave me several different lugs instead of, just two lugs in the center. Now I've got 5 lugs, and I've got 3 lugs in the center now, and 5 lugs total. They were pretty easy to do. You just use a Dremel. You gotta be very careful that you don't, cut into the tire, and then you're stuck buying tires anyway. That's what I did on the tires. And this is the Dremel bit that I used. Their cutoff wheel, number 420. They're pretty wide, and it works really good for lugs. It doesn't work very good for siping, but it definitely does good if you want to break the lugs up and give yourself a little bit more traction in the mud and a little bit more edges for when you're crawling rocks and stuff. Takes a little bit of the tire away. I also did my Canyon Trail tires, and what I did is I cut that lug completely out with a good pair of side cutters, and then I Dremeled the outer lugs right there to give a few more lugs. It definitely changed the way this thing drives. RC Review was the one that I followed on, what to do on cutting the canyon trails so you don't have to buy new tires. Eventually I probably will buy tires, but I'm just not going to do it right now. I've got a bunch of other projects I'd rather do. I've done some work on the scale garage since the last time I done a video. I've added on to the garage, and it's removable so I could still drop my table down. And then if you come around here to the front, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, I actually made siding, and I trimmed out around the door, and I painted it. It's the same color as what my living room walls are. I didn't have no money for paint, so I just used what I had, and I think that turned out really good. Now on the top, I actually started building a roof, and it's a 512 pitch roof. And then if you go around here to the front, you can see what I've done on it in the front with braces. And I took 2x4s and I ripped them down at 1/4 of an inch. So they're 1.5 inches, like 15 inches scale, and 2.5 wide, scale. It's kind of hard to do them an actual 1.5 inch scale. It's a little too thin to be able to glue them and stuff. I also did the rafters. The rafters and the ceiling joists, that's what I meant to say, ceiling joists. And then I put a stiff back in right across the top, which I think it really turned out good. I don't know, I just really enjoy, you know, getting out here when you don't have money and you got lots of wood and you find something to do. And then up here, I actually made an eave. And I used the same as I did on the studs. It's, you know, what is that, 3/4 of an inch. And 1/4 inch on the width of it. I think that turned out really good. I still gotta trim out around here and paint. Not sure how I'm gonna paint. I don't have any more. I might just paint it white. Now the reason why I only did half of the roof line is because I just wanted to show half of it. Basically, you know, if you think about it, I'm gonna pull back just a little bit here. Then the way I've got it set up is right over in this area would be another bay. And since I'm gonna use this for my studio, I just wanted to, you know, do some, not quite sure on the build videos yet. I think they're kind of boring, but you know, I'll get into things that I do. And that's pretty much all that I've done. I plan on getting a few more things, but I've got some more projects around the house that I got to take care of. I'll do another video. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get to it, but I will do another video. I'm going to get some strip lights and use aluminum channel to make some long, you know, actual shop lights, so I can light it up just a little bit in there and make it look a little bit more scale. That's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if possible, leave comments, and don't forget to hit the bell. And that way whenever I post another video, it'll pop right up and you can go and look at it. Y'all have a wonderful day.